Greetings Star Wars Nation and welcome to Star Wars World Reviews, and today we're going to be looking at new Star Wars toys versus old Star Wars toys, my thoughts on the new Hasbro Disney collaboration on these retro toys versus the Kenner 1977 original Star Wars toys. So sit down, buckle up and hit that hyperdrive because Star Wars World Reviews starts now. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Ro, and recently my husband picked up this 3.5-inch 6-piece Star Wars toys distributed by Disney and Hasbro, and you can probably find them in Target. But we're gonna compare these to the 1977 Kenner toys. Now, if you guys didn't know, Kenner got the rights to distribute and make all the Star Wars toys, and you're gonna hear my thoughts on these too. And should you even pay the gouging prices people are asking for this? So let's jump into that footage. So as promised, here we have the box of the 6-piece Star Wars Retro Collection, and I do have them in the box because apparently it's very coveted for someone who's collecting these type of toys to have the original packaging. So if you can find the original packaging for these toys, don't forget to pick up the box. It is amazing how much people are willing to pay for the box alone. But we're gonna open this box and see which, by now you know which ones we're gonna be getting. Ooh. So here we have the first 6 of the retro toys, and I know they're going to be releasing another 6 to complete the original 12. So we're going to have 12 retro toys in total, and just in case you didn't know how they look something like this. Han Solo, they have their name, their picture, and they have the sticker, so you know the difference between an original and a fake or a retro. But they also have this weathering, and they just kind of make it look like if you would have saved these from 1977. And all of them have their unique pictures. Stormtrooper, they have various stormtroopers on the card. They all have their name, like I said. They also have the Kenner logo and the Star Wars, the infamous Star Wars Luke and Leia picture. But look, they all look pretty cool. They look very retro or very original, and there are some differences from the originals, and hopefully we can capture this on camera. But for right now, we get to experience how these look. Now, I bought these, like I said before, I bought these on Target, or my husband bought these on Target. They were $12.99, and you can probably find them for that. Mainly find them loose, not necessarily all in the box, the original box that I showed you. But you can find this for $12.99. I've seen people sell them for $15.99. Now, obviously, those that are hyping up the prices on eBay, they sell them for $100, $150. Don't pay that much. They're not worth that much. And people right now kind of beginning to realize they are cool to have in your collection if you're collecting these type of toys or vintage toys, but you shouldn't be paying that much money. Now, as you probably realize, I do own the original 12 vintage Star Wars toys, and here's my Han Solo. Look at this, guys. Doesn't it look great? Now, he is graded at 80 mint condition, and it has a description inside, 1977 Kenner. And this goes for all the Star Wars vintage toys that I have. So it has been graded. They do come in this nifty little box. So I guess you can preserve them if you want to preserve them. But I believe this one is the big head Han Solo, and this one has a small head. Now, they do also sell the vintage big head Han Solo, but I mean, even just looking at it, maybe it might not come across well on camera, but these look very fake. I know they are original to the retro collection that Target is selling them, but if you were to look at all of them side to side, you still see that the Kenner one, the original 1977, the plastic just looks better. It looks real. So even though they use the same molds, I'm going to use the same molds to create these toys, the plastic looks like if they were made from like the dollar store or Dollar Tree. Very fake looking plastic. And just for the sake of showing you guys the retro toys and also the original 1977 Kenner toys, Here we have Darth Vader. They look very similar, but like I said on camera, the plastic, it just looks different. But it is 85 graded Darth Vader. And if you're looking into, I guess, maybe if these are too pricey, maybe just getting this as replacement for your collection. And here we have the mighty Chewbacca. Chewie looks the same. They all look the same. But this one is an 80 graded 1977 Kenner Chewbacca Chewie. The weapon looks the same. We also have Princess Leia. And you notably see the difference in the skin tone in her face. But she's a grade 80 Leia. And obviously, she looks a little bit more yellowish white than this one because of the age of the toy. But overall, really great condition. I mean, they look the same. It's just, it's a great mold for Leia. And finally, we get Luke Skywalker. Now here is his skin color. Obviously, it looks different. This one is more pinkish. This one's more light color. Even the hair color, this one looks more like a neon type of color. The trousers are lighter. These are more brown. But I mean, overall, it looks great. And if you're willing to pick one up, either or, I think either will be great in your collection. But he is graded 80 mid condition, and it looks good. It's a good look to have. Now, recently I went to a Comic-Con and they were asking about $100 for the set of 6. I know I've seen it for $90. People are asking $80. In total, I think we paid no more than $65 plus tax. Now, it's up to you how much you want to pay for these. Should you stick to these? Now, these are more expensive. Obviously, if you want to buy them in case, you can find them loose for probably $30, $40 each character. And it's up to you as a collector how much you want to pay for these. Are these worth the $130 you've seen on eBay with the box? I don't think so. You might probably $100 maybe with the box, but even at that really high price. So it is up to you as a collector how you want to spend your money, but is it worth what they're asking? No. So do not pay those $100+ for these. I mean, you might be able to find them still loose in the store if you go hunting for them, or even I've seen them also on different Facebook pages that they sell Star Wars vintage toys or Star Wars toys. People are selling them for like $15 a piece, which is not bad. And yeah, just make sure, guys, that whatever you're paying is not beyond what they're asking on eBay or even, in Comic-Cons. But I want to hear your thoughts on these retro toys. Do you think they're even worth buying? Do you think maybe they're worth buying and then possibly let them get them graded to add the value to them? Comment below, let me know. What is your preference, retro or vintage? For me, it will be vintage. But with that, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to ring that little notification bell so it lets you guys know when we upload more videos and when we go live here on Star Wars World Reviews. And like that, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. And like always, can't wait to guys have back here at Star Wars World Reviews.